What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in. TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, Etho. You ain't finna get in nobody's collar, Gito. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. That good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. If you would like to become a part of this Trap News Network family, become a Trap News Network correspondent, hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWOR, boom, X, Trap News Network. Go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and tap in with everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Get into that news, use that good knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. You feel me? Real quick, man, we need everybody to hit the description and sign the petition. Hit the description to sign the petition to support the deport. We are doing everything as American citizens of this beautiful country, America. 6 letters, Merica, America, America. 6 letters represent God's greatest country, these great United States of ours, to get pathetic fatso out of this great country and sent back to his country of origin, man. We don't need those kind of guys lurking around these beautiful United States of America. All right, Backdoor Media, be safe, bro. So yeah, man, hit the description and support the deport. Support the deport, all 2028. That's the campaign. America. Support the deport. Link in the description. Sign the petition. Get them up out of here. Anyway, we finna jump back into this content, man. Real quick, this is just me thinking out loud. We just came off of Luce Cannon lying about being in lockdown so he can make it make sense to why Lil Durk wasn't on his live. But we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about this. Let's talk about for a second the 2 women that Turtle and Rat have chosen. Let's really think about this in grown men aspects and grown men, whatever. And you know what? To both of them women, slow clap. Because y'all won. Excuse me. Y'all won. Y'all won. Let me tell y'all what y'all won, ladies. The gentlemen that y'all got are flu flammers, skullduggers, and larceners. Oh, they have no choice but to play their part because this is what both of these women have in common. Nobody was in love for the sake of being in love. Sharice got with Luce Cannon because she met him in the club. And he said, what's up? And he took her to the crib. And she let him touch. And then he tooted and kept it. She ended up naked. He tooted and kept it. He probably should have left it. Oh. That's how that ended up. She thought she bagged a baller. Shot caller, 20-inch legs, Honey Impala. Yeah, she thought she had a chili pot. That's a chili knot. And you had a bad chili thought for being a chili thought. See what I did there? Oh God. Oh God. You was in a club with your little coochie hot. And now look at you. It didn't turn out how you thought. It didn't turn out how you thought. You didn't love this man. You met him in the club, you thought he had some chili, and you fell in love with the image. Your superficialities, your lack of accountability, I'm not even gonna say you might have think I'm not even gonna say you have a low self-esteem, because just because you out here selling cat don't mean you got a low self-esteem. I know some prideful prostitutes. I know some hoes that think highly of themselves. You can't tell them nothing. You feel me? So I don't think you had low self-esteem because you were selling cat. I think that you lost the game, because anytime you're using your body as an exchange of in a currency or anything like that, it's a win or a lose. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. You feel me? You sold her a broken dream. You know it's crazy? You sold her a broken dream, but you could have got that for free in your sleep, baby. You didn't have to let that nigga sell you a dream. You could have got it for free in your sleep. Either way it go, you didn't love this man. You feel me? You wanted to be around. You wanted to be in the mix. You saw the cars. He probably told you, oh yeah, I was messing with Black China. You thought you had a joint. You thought you had a joint. Yeah, it was a joint full of stress. You had a joint full of mid, a joint full of Reggie, a joint full of Strebo, brown, Mexican dirt weed with seeds in it. It's all flat. It's orange hairs in it. Ugh. Disgusting. You had a joint full of $25 an ounce pack, huh? Ugh. That Strebo. That Strebo, that $5 gram. Ugh. Pick the seeds out. Ugh. Red hairs. Ugh. Sharice. Ugh. R&B. Ugh. That Striz. Get you with a headache, nigga. You gonna sleep. That your eyes start hurting right here, but you don't want to close them because you too touched. Yeah. If you thought he was a joint, he a joint full of that for sure. 7 grams for $25. Disgusting. No matter where you go, I don't care where you are. 7 grams for $25 is never good. So with that being said, it's hard to feel bad for this young lady when you had ill intentions from the start and you really ended up with the short end of a stick you pulled off the tree. You're dumb. Taking the same thing with R&B. R&B, you knew that this nigga was married. At least Sharice got lied to. You feel me? At least Sharice got lied to. R&B, you knew this nigga had a wife and kids. You knew it. And you call yourself a pastor, a woman of God? You the reason niggas don't go to church. And now look at you, getting cussed out on Instagram, getting cussed out on YouTube, getting cussed out on Clubhouse, getting whooped on at the car rental spot. Meanwhile, the niggas putting his hands on me. Come on, bro. You on Clubhouse saying, you just gonna embarrass me like this? So you just gonna embarrass me like this? You just embarrass me? Yeah, R&B at X304 turned talk to the Lord. She a pastor. Let Wack tell you. She had $25 zip. Joints. R&B. Blink twice if you need help, R&B. We all heard the video. We praying for you. And all the other $25 ounces. Right, that's the only thing. And you know what, R&B, here go the crazy thing about it. You know the only thing Wack can catch is with you. Straight up. Oh yeah, she for sure speaking tongues. She taught Sharice how to do it, I'm sure. So here go the thing about that, man. At least Sharice got lied to. R&B, you knew the situation. You continue to pursue. It's hard to feel bad for you. It's hard to feel bad for the mistress. And again, you women didn't end up with these men because y'all were so in love, because y'all thought Bishop Bust Down is sick. Pastor Pop That Pussy is barnacles. Anyway, y'all didn't end up with these men because y'all was so in love, because y'all was so, infatuated or you thought hi to these gentlemen. No, you saw a come up. You saw a way out of your current life. You saw a way out of the situation that you was in a monetary aspect, and you thought that would be your way out. You thought that would be your quick lick. You thought that you hit a lottery. That's not what love is. That's not what a relationship should be built off of. And a relationship, this is my therapy talking, y'all. Y'all rock with me. That's not what love is. That's not a relationship we should be built off of. A relationship shouldn't be built off of financial exchange, whether it be your body or your currency. You feel me? If a man ever did me like that, I'm definitely finding the corner and crying. But L Dash, here go the thing though. How you gonna be mad when taking it, putting you in R&B shoes? You knew the nigga was married. You knew the nigga had kids. You knew the whole situation. R&B thought that nigga had chili, and she went and ran off of Wack because she thought that Wack was a financial lick. She didn't love that nigga. You didn't know him long enough to love him. Their relationship started with him calling her a transgender, bro. Right. Their relationship started with Wack calling R&B a transgender on Clubhouse, bro. And then he falls in love with her. What? That's crazy. So when you end up getting humiliated on Clubhouse, Wack thought he was hitting jackpot, and I can't understand why, because his actual wife is gorgeous. You threw away your high school sweetheart for R&B. So just to make a quick little point, a relationship can't get built off of that. A relationship can't be built off of financial exchange. A relationship, she hit him with the strap. It's crazy. A relationship can't be built off lies, mistrust, manipulation, and ill intentions. Remember when Mika was in between R&B and Kim? Hey, Shane, send me that content if you still got it. I do remember that. Yeah. You deserve it. Like, I don't feel bad for R&B. You deserve it. And then all this is hidden behind you being a woman of God, a woman of the cloth. Come on, bro. You an old hoe. You a old hoe. And exactly. You thought you were going to hit that nigga with a 3-finger twist, booka, 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 and you was going to hit your lick. And lick your fingers afterwards and be about your business. And everybody destroyed their lives. And these are all jokes that went too far. And these are the best examples. And everybody in this situation is over 40. Crazy. 17 years in my high school, I love still. Oh God, bro. And that's a beautiful thing. All these people are over 40. We watch grown-ass people throw their whole life away over an app. Grown-ass people. Everybody in this scenario is closer to 50 than 30. Nigga, I'm 35. What's wrong with you niggas? Everybody in this situation is closer to 50 than 30. And these are real situations. Real situations. If anybody got the content of Mika coming between Kim and R&B, send me that. That'd be a good one. Send me that to my Instagram. L dash. I'm looking at you. So yeah, man, we finna get up out of here though. But fellas, pay attention, bro. Sometimes that grass ain't greener, my nigga. Sometimes you better just water that shit. Go get some therapy. Talk shit out with your girl. Don't throw away your whole family over these hoes, my nigga. God don't bless that. God don't bless no mess, my nigga. God ain't Blessington, no Messington, my nigga. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. Niggas still doing party line bullshit. Niggas do not get no blessings with no messings. So if you want God to bless your household, you got to do it the right way. Oh, Shane just said I should DM'd you a clip. Hold on, we gonna kick it for a minute. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angels, please free. We